Hi, and thank you so much for joining me on another video. If you're returning from my last video, thank you so much for joining me again. I hope you stay and I hope you enjoy yourself. And if you are new to the channel, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that this video will be beneficial. So a common question that people always ask me is, what products do you use in your hair? How did you get your hair to grow so long? And the honest answer is everything. I was once a product junkie, and I tried any and everything that was on the market and that is still on the market for natural hair. But along that journey, what I found is that you can't rely on a single product or a single brand to get healthy hair and long hair. It is just not possible, and I honestly cannot credit a single brand or a single product with length retention or with all of the progress that I've made along my natural hair journey, because it is a combination of efforts that in time I'll go into in much more detail on my channel later on. But for now, I can share with you though the products that I have been using consistently throughout my natural hair journey that I think has assisted me in retaining the length that my body naturally gives, in keeping and growing long healthy hair. So if you'd like to hear some more about the products that I've been using that have helped me to get to waist length, keep on watching. So I just want to put a tiny disclaimer out there. There is no single product or brand that can ever claim to give you long healthy hair. That is just not possible. Different products can give you the same results, whether you use a TGI Deep Conditioner or you use one from Camille Rose or you use one from Shea Moisture. Once they have the same properties and you derive the same benefits from them, then you'll get the same results. I hope that makes sense. So don't look to one particular product to give you the results that you want. You may have to try everything to see what works for you and your hair. Granted, the products that I'm going to be telling you about in a couple of seconds worked for me and my hair. So let's start with shampoos. As I said in my last video, I'm a fan of shampoos. I do not use co-washes. I do not use pre-poos or any of that. My favorite shampoo that I have been using consistently is the Cream of Nature Argan Oil shampoo. It is moisturizing, it gets your scalp clean, it gets your hair clean. Honestly, that product is great. I have no problems with it. It is affordable, it does the job, and it leaves your hair moisturized. I give it a 9.5 or even 10 out of 10 on some wash days because it's really, really great. My second runner-up though would be the Cream of Nature Pure Honey shampoo. I don't know, Cream of Nature makes some really, really, really good shampoos. I'm not sure what they're doing over there, but their shampoos are excellent. They are affordable and they get the job done. Both of those shampoos cost less than $5 US. So it's accessible and it is effective. Once my hair isn't in a protective style, I wash my hair every Sunday. I do about 1 or 2 washes with the shampoo. Okay, I'll wash it, apply my shampoo, I'll wash it, and then I'll rinse it out, and then I'll do it again. And that's it. And then I move on to my conditioners. So next up we have our conditioners. I am not really a fan of conditioners, and I think I said this in the last video. I'm not a fan of conditioners because for me, conditioners are formulated to provide slip for the detangling process. I don't look to my conditioners to provide moisture or anything else but slip for detangling. Need for it. I used to just skip the conditioner process and go straight to deep conditioning, to be totally honest with you. But now that I do use conditioners, I found that my favorite conditioner is the Tresemme Moisture Rich conditioner. It is super slippery. It gives you it makes your detangling session after shampooing so much easier, and it has honestly made my wash days a bit shorter. So yes, I would recommend that conditioner to anybody. Honestly, it is good. My second runner-up though would be any VO5 conditioner. That gives you slip as well, and it's cheap. It's like $1 or $2 in Walmart or in the dollar store or whatever. It's great, but I love it. I love it. So those two conditioners are my favorites, and I recommend them. They are a bit thick though. If you have fine natural hair like I do, a little goes a long way. Because the conditioners are so thick, you might find that they put a little bit of pressure on your strands. So be careful with how you use it. Just use a dime size amount. And I know that as I know that as naturals, a dime size amount means a handful, but no, for real. With the Regimen and VO5 conditioners, they are very viscous. They are very thick, and so you don't need a lot. Just apply a little bit and detangle. 3, my deep conditioners. Oh, this is my favorite part of the wash day process. I love deep conditioning. That is actually the foundation of your moisture retention for the entire week. The real deal introduction of moisture starts at deep conditioning. My favorite deep conditioner is the TGIN Honey Miracle Hair Mask. It is the world's greatest mask known to man. Like, honestly, if I could buy shares in TGIN, I would, because I believe in the product so much. And honestly, TGIN, obviously this video is not sponsored because I have like 80 subscribers, so please. Nobody knows me. TGIN honestly makes some really good products. Their shampoo is great, their rinse out conditioner is great, their deep conditioner is great, their moisturizer is great. TGIN honestly, truly is the most consistent brand out there. Just saying. But the deep conditioner is so good. And if you check any other YouTuber and you check their list of their favorite deep conditioners, that Honey Miracle Hair Mask is going to be on it. And if that YouTuber is 4C, if she has 4B or 4C hair, best believe that deep conditioner is on it, and it is for a reason. It provides slip. Its base ingredient is honey, and honey is a humectant, and so it literally sucks moisture from out of the air and puts it in your hair. That's what emollients do. And it moisturizes your hair. It smells amazing. Your hair feels like God just watered it with manna from heaven. It feels so, oh my God, it is the best. Honestly, I could use that deep conditioner for the rest of my life. But just to warn you though, it is so moisturizing that you, after a while, if you use it every single week consistently, you might start to find that your hair is experiencing moisture overload because of how moisturizing it is. And although you want moisturized hair, too much moisture can be a bad thing. It sounds weird, but it can be a bad thing. If you go into moisture overload, your hair might become extremely soft and mushy, and your hair really won't have any flexibility anymore, and so you're going to find that you might need to do a protein treatment. Not necessarily a heavy protein treatment like the Afro-G two-step protein treatment or anything like that. You might find that you need to do a light protein treatment to restore some strength to your hair, because your hair needs some balance. So yes, it is so good. So good, but too much of a good thing can be a bad thing, so just be careful. My second runner-up would be the Camille Rose Coconut Water Penetrating Hair Treatment. That deep conditioner is great. It is moisturizing, but it's not too moisturizing like the TGIN Honey Miracle Hair Mask. It provides like the perfect kind of balance. So any of those 3 deep conditioners will help and will give you a good foundation for the rest of your wash day. Now let's get into our leave-in conditioners. Honestly, I wasn't a fan of leave-ins prior to 2018. I just couldn't find one that worked for me. I tried every leave-in that was recommended on YouTube and they just did not work for me. The only ones that worked were the 3 leave-ins that I'm about to mention right now. The first one is the African Pride leave-in conditioner. I have been natural for 5 years and I do not know of a leave-in conditioner that as good as this one. Mind you, it has silicones. So if you don't like silicones, this leave-in is not for you. And girl, I understand, but it's not for you. You don't have to use it. But if you do not mind silicones in your products, then go ahead and use this one. This leave-in is so moisturizing. I no longer have to worry about re-moisturizing my hair the day after I already went through an entire wash day, because it feels so soft, it feels so moisturized. And when I add an oil to seal in the moisture, pack up. Amazing. And I don't think that leave-in conditioner costs more than $5. It is affordable and it is effective, and that is what I look for in my products. It is affordable and it is effective. The only place in my regimen that I compromise on price is my deep conditioner, because I know how important that process is in my regimen. So I'll spend $30 on a deep conditioner, but I will not spend $10, $15 on a leave-in. It's just not going to happen. It's a glorified moisturizer and that's that. Fight me. My first runner up though is the Cream of Nature Coconut Milk Leave-In Repair Cream. That one is good as well. You should try it. It reminds me of the African Pride Moisture Miracle leave-in and I love it. And the Cream of Nature Pure Honey Twisting Cream is also very, very, very good. As the name says, it isn't a leave-in, but I really like it. I think my hair loves honey and that's why it works for me as a leave-in. But my favorite silicone-free alternative for people who don't like silicones is the TGIN Green Tea Leave-In Conditioner. That conditioner is great. It is on the pricey side. I think it's about $9 or $10, but it works, and if you don't like silicones, it will work for you. After I use my leave-in, I usually apply an oil of some sort to seal the moisture in. I usually use my vitamin E oil. It's some cheap random oil, but it's just to seal the moisture in. It's not to provide any moisture or anything. It's just a sealant. If my wash day goes well, I do not usually need to moisturize until about Wednesday or Thursday in that week. And remember, I washed and deep conditioned my hair, applied my leave-in and everything on Sunday. When I want to re-moisturize my hair, I usually reach for my Lotta Body coconut and shea oils, Moisturize Me hair milk, or I use my TGIN as usual. TGIN shows up somewhere. I use my TGIN buttercream. Right, so those are my 2 go-to moisturizers. And yeah, that is my natural hair regimen. It's not that serious. It's not long or extensive or anything like that. I don't use any special oils or any special product. It's just that after being a product junkie for a very long time, I found products that worked for me. I am past my experimental phase in my natural hair journey. There was a time when I used to buy everything on the market because I wanted to find something that worked for me. But what I found though is that you cannot really rely on a YouTuber's experience with products to determine whether or not a product will work for you. You have to try it for yourself, because she might be natural, but she might not have your curl pattern. And yes, she may be 4B or 4C or 4A just like you, but she may be high porosity while you are low porosity. She may be protein sensitive while you aren't, or she may be able to tolerate silicones but you can't, or you can deal with silicones but she cannot. You have to find what works for you. Yes, YouTubers are here to give you advice and recommendations, but they cannot give you guarantees. If you feel inclined to do so, try those products out. I will leave links in the description box just in case you guys want to see what they look like or if you want to purchase them. As I said, these are just recommendations. I hope that they work for you and I hope that you enjoy them just as much as I do, but do what works for you and your hair. So thank you so much for watching, and of course, if you have any comments, feel free to comment down below and share your thoughts on the products that I mentioned, or you can comment and tell us about the products that have worked for you, because they might benefit somebody else. If you found this video informative or beneficial or even entertaining, please like this video and subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell button so that you don't miss out on any videos when I post. Thank you so much for subscribing and watching. Bye. Peace.